it's a shaky start, but that's the usual. I mean, we still got a lot of work to do. It's a whole different thing when you have pads on, so we've been working hard, we're doing the right things. You truly never have an off week, so like week after week you're preparing, you're working hard, you're going into games and it's a challenge to win every game. There's no games you go in and you beat them 54-0. There's none like that. It's a battle every week. A lot of the guys that were coming back were younger guys, sophomores coming back, so I mean the guys that are stepping up now are sophomores from last year, so I mean they're looking at the kids in their grade, and it's just like, I guess, a comfortable feeling. Definitely. The first couple games, I mean, no one had us over anyone. Like, we were projected to lose against Blackhawk. Week after week, everyone was saying we're going to lose, we're not that good, and I thought that helped us, to be honest, because like teams were taking us lightly, but we came out on top. This year we have the targets on our back, so we got some work to do.
I mean, every year's new, and every year's a new challenge, and we're not going into this season without challenges and but it's an exciting thing. I mean, every year's new and exciting, and for us to see which kids are ready to step up, which ones are ready to take maybe a leadership role that didn't have that, we didn't need them to do in the past. So personalities are always something that you're trying to see where we're going to be. So yeah, it's a new year. People said all the time, well, how are you going to be? We're just trying to get through the day. We want to win today. If we can win today and put today together, then we got a chance to win tomorrow. As for what's going to happen in week 1, week 2, week 3, I mean, it's so far down the road. I mean, that doesn't even enter into our equation of, what we're getting prepared for. Right now, we're preparing for this afternoon, and then after this afternoon's practice, we're going to prepare for the next day. And that's, we're at a one-day mentality and try to be the best we can be today and get better and improve every time we step on the field. Human nature is, we're coming off the, Whippeal Championship. Oh, well, that team's good. Well, we were under the radar. Under the radar by who? I mean, like I said, if you attack one day at a time, you don't really know who's above the radar, who's under the radar, who's where they need to be. I mean, so we're just trying to get better every day. What happened last year wasn't a surprise to me. It might have been a surprise to other people. Did I know that we could be in that position last year? I mean, I thought we had a chance, but you never say it. You only hope it. You try to get better every day. This year, I mean, yes, we are the defending, but that's last year. This is, a new year. So, people want to do all these rankings. I'd like to know where they get their crystal ball, because, I don't know where we're going to be. I have no idea. Again, that's why you approach it daily, a day at a time. So, are we under the radar, over the radar? All I know is last year we won the Whippeal Championship, and played very well. And at the end of the season, we were the best team. At the beginning of the season, I can't tell you we were the best team. But that's the beauty of practice, and that's the beauty of taking it one day at a time. More than anything, it's valuable from a work ethic standpoint. They understand what went into to get where we went last year. I mean, obviously, last year's seniors were a huge part, and yes, we had underclassmen. But once again, we won't know what our successes are until we're done. You know what I mean? So where will this group be? Well, that's up to them. That's their job. How are they going to leave their legacy here? Last year's group bought into it. They were unselfish. They got better every day. They didn't worry about who was getting credit for what. And if you can do that as a team, you always have a chance. You always approach it that way. I mean, the last few years it's been, really difficult. A fun conference. You know what I mean? I mean, there's so much respect amongst each other, but you don't have that off week. You got teams that are, you look at, Ambridge is not going to surprise anybody this year. I mean, Ambridge is a good football team. Blackhawks got 2 Division I kids coming back. Montour's, won how many games in the last, 3-4 years? I mean, you got a Moon team who's getting better. Hopewell's always tough. I mean, how many times have they been in the Whippeal Championship? You got a talented team in Newcastle. Last year, new coach ain't gonna be that kids, they're gonna know their role a little bit better. So, top to bottom, CV got a new coach. I mean, we've got a conference, Central Valley, they won the whip. I mean, they're probably the team to beat in the conference. So it's a grind, and my thing is, if you come from the Parkway and you're tested, you got a chance to the playoffs. You just got to hope you're one of the teams that get invited, because who knows what'll happen. Well, I think you just said it. It's a program. It's not one person. It's not I. It's always us. It's we and us. It's never I and me. And it's a humbling experience. It's a great thing to be a part of. What the kids built here has been awesome. And I'm just glad to be a part of it. Obviously, because I'm my title is head coach. Obviously, it's people feel that it's wow, he's a really good coach. Well, I look at it as we have a really good coaching staff. I've got guys that are good at what they do, and they're great people, and they're great husbands and parents, and they set such a great example for these kids. So it's great to be a part of, and in no way has it ever meant that I'm the reason why. I mean, it's just, but it's a very humbling and very cool thing to be a part of.